family. Come to open up today's video officially. Now that the cat's out the bag, I figure I will show you some more content of the process of us moving from our current location into the new location. We're just starting that process. The first few days, we painted. That was the first few days after closing. And I realized that I didn't get any footage of the painting, but I do still have to have some touch-up work done, so I'll get some footage of that and show you that. It's gonna be a long process, getting the house exactly the way I want it, because I know, I have a vision, and I'm gonna slowly work towards getting it where I want it to be. But I'm at work because why? Life is lifing. So I'm still working. I'm still working at the nursing home. I'm still working with my client, and I'm still doing a little Instacart because I'm paying for the new home and the older apartment, and I don't want anything to skip a beat. I'm gonna tie up the loose ends over at the apartment at the end of the month. So today is the 20th. So I have 11 days to get everything finalized on the apartment, and we're going to shift on over to the newer home. Again, moving forward, I'm going to bring you along for that process. I have just a couple minutes, 3 minutes to get inside. If you are new on the channel today, welcome. Thank you so much for tapping on today's link. I appreciate having you here. Please go ahead and subscribe and tap that post notification bell so you'll be sure to catch all my future content. Leave me a comment while you're here so I can properly welcome you to my channel, and share me out with your family and friends as well as on your other social media platform. For all my returning family members, thank you so much for reporting yet again. I love you, but you already know this. Everybody, please, 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 hype this video up, and you can find that down by the comment section. If you slide over, you'll see something called hype, and if you hype the video, it'll get YouTube to push me further in the algorithm so we can have more family and friends come over and find my channel and join in on the fun. Guys, I am going to be doing some lives when it comes to decorating, because I'm going to allow you guys to help me position some things, because like I said, we're all in this together. You can tell me yay or nay, or give me some suggestions. I plan on chit-chatting with you guys more. I do have a birthday coming. It is on Monday. Today is Thursday, so it is November 24th, my birthday. So that's Monday. It's the week of Thanksgiving. Every few years it'll fall on Thanksgiving. I believe 3 years ago it was on Thanksgiving when I was with you guys on the live. So we're gonna do that. I plan to go live on my birthday, but I don't know what plans everybody have, so we'll see. The boys are very excited and anxious at the same time about this move, because they spent, Tyzir and TJ spent majority of their life in this apartment. When they were younger, TJ's first 2 years and Tyzir's first year and TJ's first 2 years was in another apartment. And then when Tyjan was born, we moved over into the current unit that we're in. So when I first introduced to them that we were going to get a house, they were very, very upset. Like, no, but all my memories are here. Childhood memories, they said. Like they still not children. All my childhood memories are here. And I was like, well, we're gonna move into the house and make even more memories. But if you missed it, I am a full-time grandma. I'm raising my grandsons. Um, and I have since taken them all out of the hospital with the exception of TJ. I got him when he was 10 months old. But then Tyzir and Tyjan both I brought home from the hospital. And my oldest grandson, I raised him from a week after he got home. And I think his mother started keeping him when he turned 1.5 or 2. Because he was able to do things a little more independent and stuff. So I raised him until he got a good age because she was the princess and she was home sleeping. But that was my first grand and I did that with pleasure. But yeah, so I'm raising my grandsons and I purchased a home so that when I decide to move south, they will be situated. I wanted to leave something behind for them. I put all of their names on it so that they have somewhere to stay always in the event something happened to me or I'm no longer able to do it. So this is a investment into their future. I am here currently still raising them, of course, but my goal is to move south. And like I said, I wanted to set them up and even my son when he comes home. So that's that. But guys, let me go ahead. I have to get those 3 minutes went really, really quick. Get my crossword puzzle goes in. And then I just wanted to show you really quickly. This is what I'm going to be putting on the walls in the kitchen as the backsplash. You'll see me doing this in some content. They currently have one and I'll show you what that looks like. Right here. And yeah, I'm going to switch that out for this. So I don't think I'm going to do that live. I think I'll just do that in some content and I'll bring you guys along for that. And then also I got a new dish pan. And then I got some liners for the drawers and cabinets. I got quite a few rows here. I'll be doing that. I'm trying to take care of all those small details before the truck comes on Saturday and move us all in. Now, guys, when I say I'm working through this process, I mean it. I have been packing. You guys have been seeing because I told a little small tale that I was preparing for them to do some upgrades to my current unit, but I had to do that in order to protect the boys and my own privacy because you guys know I'm going through a nasty divorce and I don't want anybody to know my location or what I'm up to. So I had to play that off and that went over well because they are doing upgrades in my current apartment complex. So that worked out, guys. That worked out. Anybody that, those nasty family members up front that saw that went right along with it too, because they have to pack up and prepare for the demolition. So everything was in God's timing. Everything was in God's divine timing. But again, I didn't want anybody to know. And I felt like that was my information to share with you all. So again, I'm happy things worked out the way they did. Let me go ahead and get in here before I get fired. And I need this job right now, guys, because it's a lot of things that I want to purchase and take care of. For anyone who may be interested, there is an Amazon wish list. I'll link it below if you guys want to purchase anything, any gifts of love or we will appreciate that. No one is being forced to purchase anything, but if by chance you are purchasing anything, thank you in advance, and I will share anything that is sent to me and the boys from the list in future uploads. But let me go ahead and get inside, okay? Love and respect to you all. See you in the next clip.